if I could go back and whisper 7 things into my ear before I even started this digital business after 40, these are the exact things I would say to myself. Now, these lessons cost me real time and real money, and I'm sharing them with you so you don't have to pay the exact same price, okay? Less time, less money. This is real talk, no sugar coating. Okay, so real quick, before we dive in, let me tell you who I am. I'm Iris Alliston, the AI Freedom Architect. I've written over 50 books on Amazon about AI and digital business. And I run a paid community called Digital Entrepreneurs Community where I teach women how to build real businesses using AI. Okay, and I created Ires Gold, an AI coaching app that gives you business guidance 24/7. You get my framework right there, and I use it. I have it on ChatGPT so anybody can get it. Okay, my mission is to prove that 40 plus is the best time to build your dream business. You already have the expertise, you already have the skills, you just need the right tools and strategy. That's what I'm giving you today. Okay, so before we get into these 7 lessons, if you're a woman over 40 and you're serious about building a real digital business, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell right now. I publish free master classes every Tuesday and Thursdays, and these are like, between 15 to 20 minutes, so easy to consume, really quick and simple. What I'm about to share took me years, okay, and thousands of dollars to learn. You're getting it in 10 minutes or 15 minutes for free. Okay, so don't forget, subscribe, bell, and let's get into it. Lesson 1, you don't need everything figured out. Okay, I want you to remember that. You do not need everything figured out before you start. You see, I've wasted months and years trying to get the perfect logo, perfect website, perfect niche, perfect offer, perfect everything. Sounds familiar? Yeah. But clarity comes from taking action, not from sitting and thinking about it, okay? I want you to start messy. Your first version will not be your final version because you're always going to be tweaking and improving it, which you should be doing anyway, okay? We're always improving. And the women making money right now are not the ones with the prettiest brands, the prettiest logo, okay? They're the ones who started before they were ready. Lesson 2, I want you to focus on one offer first. Okay, don't be doing like 5 or 10 things at once, just one. Master that. The thing is, I tried selling everything at once. Okay, I used to do like books, courses, templates, coaching products, you name it. Nobody bought anything until I became specific and then mastered that one, and then I was able to add more to it. And I'm not saying you can't add more to it. You can, definitely can, but for now, especially if you're just starting out, just focus on one offer first and not like 5 things, because a confused buyer doesn't buy. They will leave. Okay, so pick one offer, get good at selling it, build a system around it, and then expand. So lesson 3, build an email list from day one. I wish I did this earlier, but I didn't, okay? So don't do what I do, basically. I want you to build an email list from day one. Social media followers are rented. You don't own them, and the algorithm can change and your reach drops to 0. Your email list is audience you own. Even 100 subscribers is more valuable than 10,000 followers when it comes to sales, especially if those 10,000 followers are crickets. They're not, doing anything. They're not engaging. But if you have an active email list, oh my gosh, that's like a game changer right there. If I started over, my first action would be creating a lead magnet and setting up email collection before posting anything. So lesson 4, okay, please remember this. Done is better than perfect every single time. Done is better than perfect every single time. Perfection is a business killer disguised as quality. Your audience doesn't need perfect content, they need helpful content. Post the imperfect video, launch the imperfect product. You can always improve after you publish, but you cannot improve something that only exists in your head. Perfectionism cost me at least a year, okay? So stop doing that. Lesson 5, okay? I want you to invest in learning and mentorship, not just tools. I bought, I don't know, like every shiny software out there as much as I could, as much as I can afford, okay, when I was just starting out. What I needed was a clear strategy that's and someone ahead of me to guide me, to support me, to tell me how can I improve. Tools without knowledge equals expensive confusion. Let me say that again. Tools without knowledge equals expensive confusion. The biggest accelerator was joining a community. That's one thing you can do, and you can definitely join my DEC. And learning to use the right tools the right way. So for example, I spent like months using only ChatGPT there before I even discovered Claude AI and other ones out there, Gemini, Perplexity, Jasper, all that, right? But to me, I ended up my go-to is Claude. Now, don't get me wrong, I still use all of them. Okay, well, not all, but maybe like the majority of them. I definitely use Claude and ChatGPT and Gemini. But Claude is where it's my go-to, my number one right now, because Claude completely changed how I build my business strategy and then my scripts and then my entire content system. I just like Claude. You might like ChatGPT, which is fine. Whatever works for you, use it to your advantage. But what I'm saying is I use tools to not only invest in my business, but I tweak my information and make it my own and add more personalities to that, give it a unique twist. That way people know it's me, and it's still me, right? But Claude is just giving me content to start with, and then I can go from there. Lesson 6. Well, this is about building recurring revenue first. And I have done this in the beginning, but I didn't because I was focused on high ticket coaching and also digital products. I'm not saying that those are wrong, but I wish I have done this sooner than just few years ago, a couple of years ago, because I would have been like way out. I would have gotten more into this, okay? But I spent years on the hamster wheel doing one-time sales, which is just selling digital products, and then that's it. I don't have anything in the back end. Or high-ticket coaching, people are paying me $10,000 or more, a minimum $10,000 or more, up to like $25,000 just for them to work with me. So that's a one-time sale, and then I just ascend to that. But making a first sale is wonderful, okay? Especially if you're just starting out. Then you start at zero. But the thing is, you're making that first sale, you're making a sale. Over time, it's going to burn you out, because every single month you start at zero every single month, and you're constantly thinking about where your next client is going to come from. Do you feel that way? Yeah, I know how you feel, because I've experienced that for years. Okay, so I have like one really good month, and then the next month it's like nothing, and in the following month, the third month, I have something. It's like a constant up and down cycle. It's so unpredictable. It's just frustrating, annoying, and it just leads to burned out. Okay. Now, the day I focus on recurring revenue through my community, everything changed. This is the reason why nowadays I teach people how to build recurring income. And it doesn't matter if you're just starting out, no experience whatsoever, or you already have some followers, or you've already been coaching or teaching, things like that. You're a seasoned professional. We can all turn that into a recurring income, recurring revenue, basically. Okay. So again, if I started completely over today, I will definitely build community first because that's recurring revenue. As long as people stay as a member, paid member in your community, in your group, well, you always have predictable income. Okay. And then everything else feeds into that because inside your community, you can sell so much. You can sell your high ticket coaching programs, group coaching, you can sell your digital products, right? Like the one-time offer, maybe a checklist, recipes or templates, things like that, agreement, coaching agreement. You can also sell your online courses. So let's say you already have things built out, you have those videos, things like that. You can put it inside the community and then let people just consume it that way. You can either have that lock, meaning you can ask them to pay for access, or you can just give it to them, the community, because if they're already paying you every month, let's say $47 a month, $99 a month, then you can give them online courses for free because it's included with their paid subscription. Okay, so hopefully that actually helps you guys. But yeah, community first. I mean, everything else feeds into it. So lesson 7 is this, which is the most important one. Okay, your age is your advantage, not your excuse. I want you to believe that your age is your advantage, not your excuse. Every year of experience makes your offer more valuable and your connection with your audience become even more real. I wish I had believed that from day one instead of comparing myself to younger creators. Okay, but they have the energy, they have the resilience, they have all that stuff. But you know what we have? We have wisdom. We have wisdom. Okay, and wisdom is what people pay for. Side note, excuse me here. I just got tooth extraction and my mouth is still hurting, but I'm showing up. Okay, I'm creating these value for you guys because I made it my mission to give you guys content every single week. So, but excuse me if you're having a hard time, understanding what I'm saying, but hopefully I'll be back on my feet in a couple of weeks or so, and then I'll be able to pronounce the words even better. But that's what I'm saying is like you have the wisdom, the skill sets, the experience, all that stuff, okay? And wisdom is what people pay for. You are not too late. You are right on time. So please, 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 we need to stop comparing ourselves with everybody else out there. Don't compare your chapter 2 with someone else's chapter 20. Start building, keep moving forward because the world needs what only you can offer. It took me years to learn these 7 lessons and years and thousands of dollars in mistakes, okay? So inside the digital entrepreneurs community, I'll help you skip all of that and go straight to what actually works. And every week you get training with me, okay, support and guidance, and I coach you through the exact steps. You also get my online courses. You're going to learn how to build your offer, how to get your first members to your paid community, how to create content with AI, how to grow your recurring revenue, and so much more. I mean, you get like templates, my scripts, my swipe files, and everything I use in my own business. And this is the best time to join my community right now while it's still at a low price at $47 a month, okay? And now it's going to go up anytime soon. So, by the time you watch this, maybe it's gone up a little bit. But still, it's still a wonderful place to join because, like I said, you get those training and Q&A sessions with me. You even, everybody gets the templates and scripts and all that good stuff in there. But the most important thing is you are surrounded by women over 40 who are not just watching videos, they're building real businesses together. It's $47 a month. It can go up anytime now. And that's literally the cost of one of the mistakes I just told you about. The link to join is in the description, but here it is, school.com/coach. So that's SKOOL.com/coach. COACH. Okay, the link is in the description below. And inside, actually in the community, you're also going to get access to my Ires Gold, which is my AI agent. It has my framework in there that you can utilize for your business. You also can subscribe to my Substack newsletter, Paid to Know, which I give, again, content there, information and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's a wonderful community that you guys can join, and I hope I'll see you guys there. Again, I'm Ires Alliston, the Freedom Architect. You are not too late. You are just too qualified to wait any longer. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, make sure you also join my community, and then I'll see you next time. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks.